All right, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dean coming to you with another video. And today, honestly, I was gonna be making a vlog, but then I realized I was going through the Discord chat and people was like, "Oh, I'm new," and I was just trying to figure out how to get started and stuff like that. And I was like, damn. I was like, all these videos I done made, and I haven't made like basic tools you need to start trading. And I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and make these videos for these people so they can, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and get started. And I'm like, if I do it that way, I could just drop that video, and when they get done watching that video, then we could go ahead and get started with actually learning how to trade once they get everything else set up. So, part one, we're just gonna talk about what you need. I'm gonna talk about everything you need. You don't need a crazy $10,000 computer. You don't need 1,000 monitors. You don't need the best setup in the world. A phone, iPad, laptop, tablet, anything you can download apps on. If you want a bigger screen, I prefer like a laptop or a bigger tablet, but you really can just use your phone for real. I have a regular laptop, HP, probably like maybe $100 if that. I don't know. It's just a laptop, like something you can connect the HDMI cord to, plug it up to a TV if you want an even bigger screen. Like, don't go out here thinking you need a $20,000 PC setup to start trading. You don't need none of that. The number one thing I would say you would need is the knowledge, and obviously that's number one, because if you don't know what you're doing, there's no point in even trying to just like jump into the shit like blindly. So definitely find somebody you can learn from. I know a lot of people are coming to me, and I really hate that I got in my head when a lot of people started coming to me, because it was like, I don't really want to get into this shit right now. I got some personal shit going on, which I know they understand, but at the same time, it's like, damn, like, But anyway, number one is definitely gonna be knowledge. You're gonna definitely need to know what you're looking at before you just hop into this shit thinking like, oh, okay, I'm gonna make 10K in a week, in a day, in an hour. Like, nah, it don't work like that. As far as apps, I would say TradingView. That's where you're gonna be looking at your charts. People do different things. They use like different, like Webull and all that other stuff. I trade Forex, so I'm gonna be using TradingView, and then the brokers that I use, those be linked in my description. I'll use Henko Trade, and I use Midas FX. Midas FX is for MT4 and MT5. They come with 1 to 1,000 leverage, and that's the max leverage they have. I wouldn't recommend that for a new person, because it allows you to enter a whole lot of trades with not that much money, and if you're wrong, you can blow your shit like instantly. So you could blow your account instantly anyway with 1 to 500, but 1 to 1,000 definitely like let you do way more than you're supposed to compared to 1 to 500. So that's Midas FX, and then for Henko, they have their own separate trading app. It's ACT Trader, ACT Trader. It's a very like simple app. Now the only thing, the numbers, the prices for the pairs, at least for US 30, I know is like way different than what I see on TradingView. So like TradingView may move before the charts on the app. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, it ain't like you see what happened days before and then it happens. It's just like the numbers are just off, which every broker number be a little different, but this one is like very noticeably different. So, and that's for Henko. And as far as like anything else, you probably could use like news. So for news, you go to forexfactory.com. And as far as the brokers, the process, the steps you got to take to actually fund your account, they all be the same. You get your Bitcoin or whatever crypto you use or whatever crypto they allow. You buy your crypto, you get the address, you send the crypto to the address that the website give you. The money gets deposited onto your account, and then you either have an internal transfer option or it goes directly to your trading account. And all you have to do is link your trading account to your MT4, MT5, or your ACT Trader platform, whichever one you're using. I personally don't have one that I like more than the other. I use Henko Trade to trade indices, and I use MT4, MT5, Midas to trade everything else. I mean, it's just what I'm cool with. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but you can use either or for everything. Like you can trade all the pairs on Hanko Trade, and you can also trade all the pairs on Midas. But it's just, like I say, it's personal preference. Like for me. Oh, also you got Trade Locker too. Trade Locker is another platform that you can trade on. And the broker I use for that is Vital Markets. So I'll try to find a link for that, put it in the description for those who want to use that. It's not really a whole lot you need. Like as far as physical things, like I said, a phone, a tablet, some you probably already got. You know what I'm saying? Like a old laptop, as long as it can run. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have to. You can trade on your computer, but you don't really have to. I've been thinking like I'm probably gonna honestly start just trading strictly off my computer and delete the apps off my phone so I don't overtrade, and that way I can't just jump into shit when, you know what I'm saying? Because like lately I definitely been overtrading a lot, and I know that might sound crazy, but there's times where I know I shouldn't be trading, and I still would do it, and then it'll end up causing me a loss. So that's just some personal shit. But anyway, you could trade on your computer if you would like, but you don't have to. Like I said, everything I'm talking about, you really can download on your phone. Like you don't have to have a computer, but a lot of people prefer because of bigger screen. You can chart easier, mark up easier, whatever. I think that's really it. Trade Locker, MetaTrader 4 and 5, Act Trader. Like I said, there's different trading platforms for different things like stocks and all this other stuff. Like I said, people use Webull, Robinhood. I don't use those, so I don't talk about those. Like I'm not a stock trader. I trade Forex, like strictly Forex for real. But yeah, there's a lot of different ones, but that's just the ones that I use. So again, all you really need, a phone, a laptop. It don't got to be expensive. It can be a cheaper one, because all you would really be doing with the laptop is marking up charts on TradingView. And like I said, if you want to trade on a computer, you can, but you don't have to. A lot of people really just use a phone. iPad works fine. I've marked up on iPad. The iPad I had, I gave my sister. Like a couple months ago, I marked up on that. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't really matter as long as you can see the charts. And as far as deposit, it's that is your own personal thing. Like whatever you willing to risk, like $100, $50, whatever. Some brokers allow $10. Some brokers allow $50. I think it's just that's what they say the minimum is. But as long as you send some type of crypto, like whatever you send, they gonna push through. As long as it ain't like $2, $3, because obviously that's not gonna go nowhere. The fee's gonna take all that. But realistically, to start, I'd probably say. Well, I can't really say because there was somebody who just learned from me, and it wasn't even a lot, but they started with like 25, and they account damn near at $130 right now. So I can't say start with 100 or start with 20. Just start what you're comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're comfortable with risking $50, start with 50. If you're comfortable with risking 25, start with 25. If you're comfortable with throwing $1,000 in your account, shit, I can't tell you what to do. It's your money, but just make sure it's a number you're actually willing to lose, just in case you do lose the whole thing, because that's a possibility too. People don't always come into this and make money like off rip. Some people come in and it take them some time before they see their first $10. But I tried my best to simplify this, so when people do learn from me, I mean, outside of them maybe accidentally using the wrong lot size or something, because that has happened before too. Somebody had used a lot size way too high and they ended up blowing their account, but they still ended up making money like right after that. They made way more back than what they lost, so that didn't really matter. But I just try to show them the best way to like place trades without taking a huge risk. That way, even if they do take a loss, it's not nothing crazy. It might be $3-4 if that, unless they're using a huge account risking like 500. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, like you won't be risking a lot, and you definitely shouldn't be blowing your account unless you just, doing whatever. But I would just recommend, honestly, if you brand new, getting all these apps, and it really is not a lot. The apps itself really just a trading platform. The main thing you need to focus on is learning how to use TradingView and really just understanding how to trade, the basics of trading. Because it's not the broker that makes you good. It don't be the platform that make you good. It don't be the pair. It be the knowledge behind actually knowing how to trade and just getting that down to a T. Like all these platforms really do the same thing. You either can trade with this with a certain amount, or you can't trade with this amount on this broker, so you go to this broker so you can trade with that same amount. You know what I'm saying? It's just personal shit. Like trading really is like a personal preference type thing. I don't know. I feel like there's no right or wrong way to do certain shit, because some people might come in and they might do something that's not really like, okay, like that's not ideal, but the shit work. You know what I'm saying? Like some people might look at how I trade and be like, bro, that ain't gonna last long, but shit work. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, bro, it's just personal preference. Like whatever you comfortable with, whatever you feel like, okay, like this works for me, this don't work for me, so I'm gonna use this over this. Like that's how it was for me, because I was bouncing from broker to broker to broker to broker, and then came across Hanko Trade, and I like, damn, I fuck with this broker. Like I can really do some shit with this. So that's what I was using, and that's really all it is too, like personal shit. But I try to link everything in the description. Like I said, TradingView, ForexFactory.com. I'll link the brokers that I use, and I'll put like in parentheses what platform it's for, and y'all just click on them and see which ones y'all like and which ones y'all want to work with, and go from there. But like I said, it's gonna be part 1, and then part 2 is gonna be more like what they look like. I just want to get this out there to let people know, like, these are the things you need to start. That way they know, like, okay, I don't need to go out and buy new shit. If I already got a laptop that I'm not really using, I can use that. And it's not like software or anything you got to download or pay for or buy. It's all the shit we using is free. MetaTrader is free, ActTrader is free, TradeLocker is free, TradingView is free until you use like the paid version of it, which is just to use extra indicators or whatever, or stuff like that, what you don't really need. But everything is free. Like you don't pay no monthly nothing for none of this shit. Like I said, unless you're using the paid version of TradingView, which if you don't use a paid version, it's not like a trial. It don't ever end. It's just you don't get all the features, which you don't need everything. The shit that you use, like the stuff that we use to actually mark up our charts, it's all free. You don't need nothing extra. So there's no monthly nothing for MetaTrader 4 or 5. There's no monthly nothing for the brokers that you use. Like everything is completely free. The money you're putting in your account is the only money you're putting. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only shit you invest in. You're not paying monthly, weekly, yearly for nothing. So I think that's really it. Like you don't need a lot, or you can use your phone for real. You don't need a laptop or a computer, but if you got one, it could help. It's a lot easier. But if you do decide to go get one, you don't need to go spend thousands of dollars. Just go buy you a little cheap shit. If they go for $78, I don't know how much laptops and shit cost nowadays. I'm not gonna lie, but go get you a little cheap laptop. Make sure the screen big though, unless you got an HDMI. Because like me, I got hella HDMIs, hella monitors, shit, TVs every damn where. So I mean, as long as you can plug an HDMI up to them, plug it into a big TV so you can really see, that's cool. Or AirPlay your phone to the, you know what I'm saying? Like just compromise, bro. But part 2, I'm gonna go over like the websites, what these brokers and shit offer, why I use them for real. Because if I was to put everything in one video, this would be like almost an hour long, which is cool. But like, I don't have everything I need to put everything in one video right now. So I'm gonna give y'all this for now, and then probably tomorrow I'll record everything off my computer at my house, and then I'll drop that video as part 2. That way y'all be like, okay, he can break that down. But as of now, again, the links to everything you need will be in the description. If you want to learn from somebody, if you just want basic shit, you can join our Discord, and I do calls like that as well. Again, it's nothing special. Don't overthink it. Don't try to add no extra shit. If you learn from somebody else and they way work, just keep whatever working for you, do that. If you've tried to learn from other people and it hasn't been working for you, like I said, I can show you what I do. A lot of people have seen success with it. So I mean, shit, don't just work for me, it work for other people too, which I've got interviews I need to do with the people who have been recently joining me, learning and making money. But I mean, it ain't nothing else to it, bro. Like you really don't need a whole lot. Laptop, phone, tablet, iPad. I mean, whatever you decide. Like it's really up to you. But shit, if you got one of them big Samsung, I guess Sony, Samsung, whatever, the Android flip tablet from, hey, shit, rock out with that motherfucker. Them bitches fire too. But outside of that, bro, there's not much else you need. You got the news website, which is ForexFactory.com. You got your website where you can mark up your charts, which is TradingView, and then your brokers, which is just websites you put your money on and off of. You don't really need to constantly talk to them or constantly send money back and forth. Like, you send your deposit hit, you trade, you make money, you withdraw. That's it. Rinse and repeat. Like, I don't know, but other than that, bro, it's not much else you really need. Like, you don't need no 6 monitor setup, none of that. Like, some people do shit like that, I guess, just to look cool, but you don't need all that. Like, the guy I learned from, who was making all the money he was making, whatever you want to say about him, like, nigga had an iPad and a TV and a computer. Like, he didn't have 1,000 monitors. He didn't have 10K PC setup. Like, he just had regular shit. A laptop, a phone, tablet, iPad, whatever you want to call it. Like, you don't need nothing crazy. So, that's really it, bro. Like, that's all. The part 2, it'll just be, I would like open up the websites and show y'all everything. And if y'all don't know how to deposit and withdraw, I guess I'll make a video on that as well. But it's super simple. Like, you can use Cash App, Coinbase. A lot of people use Coinbase. A lot of people use whatever. Like, whatever allows you to buy crypto, send crypto, and receive crypto, you can use that. So Coinbase, if you don't have a Coinbase and you're in the US, there will be a link to that as well in the description. Only reason I don't like Coinbase is because when you make deposits, unless it's just my account, when you make deposits, they make you wait a couple business days for it to actually go through, especially if you're getting it out of your bank account, because you can link your bank account, your card. And I notice when I buy crypto, it takes a couple days for it to actually let me send it out and stuff like that, like trade it. So that's the only thing I don't like about Coinbase. But if y'all want to use it because y'all feel like they're safer, shit, link to the description will be down, or link will be down in the description with that too. So, I mean, that's all I got. Y'all don't need a whole lot, bro. Just the main thing you really need is the knowledge. Like, all this other shit really don't matter if you don't know what you're doing. But like I said, if you need that, holla at your boy, you know. But I'm about to go ahead and get it done. I was gonna vlog, but shit, let me go ahead and make this video for them. But everything will be in the description. All the links you need is gonna be in the description. If you don't know what it is, like I said, wait on part 2. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't miss the next upload. And we're really gonna go from there. I'm probably gonna clickbait this motherfucker a little bit. How to make $1,000 a day. Tools you need to trade Forex. But anyway, it's your boy The Ant. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. And I will see y'all in the part 2. And comment down below, let me know if you feel like I missed something. Which, like I said, you don't really need a whole lot, bro. Like, TradingView really got everything. We'll talk about it once I do part 2. But anyway, I'll catch y'all next one. Peace.